What's good, y'all? It is the host, Max So Wavy. I'm very, if you're watching this, I'm sorry for the setup that we have right now, but if you're listening, then you won't be able to tell too much of a difference because I think it's actually going to sound maybe slightly a little bit better because it'll be like two mics or just one mic versus two mics. But either way, yeah, welcome to episode 18, 19. You know episode? Yeah, I don't know either. I think it's 19 now. I'm going to go with 19 and go for it. And I got another special guest. Let me introduce yourself, man.
It's your boy Jay Clay. I'm out of Lakeland, Florida.
All right. Big L sound on the map. Big city on the map. This is like the third week I think we were supposed to be here doing this, right? So it's like, it took us a while. It took us a while to get right. It was Mother's Day weekend that happened, and I was like working shit, and then it was just a whole bunch of crazy shit. And technical difficulties with my mic, as you can see. I've probably been sitting here for like an hour trying to get this shit set up, so sorry about the unprofessionalism, I swear. It normally ain't this bad. We're going to jump into it. I'm not sure if you've actually watched the show before, but how it typically goes is you introduce yourself, obviously. We go over the hot topics of what's going on this week. Is there anything you don't really want to talk about?
I can talk about anything right now. I'm already drunk.
You already lit? Okay, all right, yeah. So we got some good things. We got some good things on the hot topics. I think it's been a pretty interesting week. But we normally break it into what are you listening to this week? What's on your playlist, like, music-wise?
Music-wise, I've been listening to Wiz having, you know what I'm saying, a lot of Wiz.
A lot of people listening. Where is he from here? No, right?
I think he's from Tallahassee, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of Wiz been on my playlist. Tyler. Okay. A lot of Tyler been on my playlist.
Lil Tyler?
Yeah,
Lil Tyler? Yeah. Yo, he's a young nigga, but he got it though. Yeah. He got it.
Sure.
Fuck with him.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
He just dropped. Yeah, just dropped some new shit.
Yeah, just dropped.
Did you listen to the new shit he dropped?
I ain't listened to it yet.
Yeah, I haven't tapped into it yet, but he did two drops. Like Pistols and
Roses or something like that.
Pistols and some shit like that. Okay.
But yeah, mostly just Wiz for real. I've been trying to get into that Wiz. My boy, he been telling me about Wiz, but at first I couldn't get into him, you know what I'm saying? But I started listening, I'm like, okay. He got that vibe to him. Yeah.
I've never listened to him before.
He got that vibe to him.
I do know a lot of people who fuck with him, but I actually have never listened to him. What's on my playlist? What have I been really listening to like crazy? A lot of got the hottest song out, Put It On The Floor. That's the hottest shit out. I personally think that. I think right now it's a good time to be a female rapper. Female rappers got a lot of shit on the map. What else have I listened to? And other than that, really, I'm big on like fucking R&B. Like I'm an R&B head, so I don't really listen to a lot of. Not that I don't listen to a lot of rap, but I listen to R&B a lot more than that.
For sure.
But I definitely gotta tap into Kodak shit because Dizzy on the Beat got some shit that he produced on it. I fuck with Dizzy, so I gotta listen to that. And outside of that, ain't really too much going on.
I've been hearing about the girl, I think her name's Stunner Girl, if I'm mistaken.
Stunner Girl. I've heard of her, but I never listened to her.
I think she maybe got like a couple hits out there that females vibing to.
Yeah. It's a good time to be a female rapper. You fuck with, what female rapper you fuck with the most? If you had to. I didn't hear you name it.
Man, we was just talking about this, but we was talking about more about appearances. But I ain't gonna lie though, I gotta give like all props to Ice Spice though.
You fuck with Ice Spice? Yeah, Ice Spice got
the
streets
she got
on
that, she got that vibe. I ain't gonna lie, she got that vibe, you know what I'm saying?
Good.
And she different, but like I was telling people.
She's not rapping though.
She not really rapping, but it's like these days, bro, if you can have that vibe, you can carry that image.
Yeah. You can say nothing at all.
And she went from the bottom.
Right, so you gotta respect the hustle. Right, she's at Met Gala, her first rollout.
That's what I'm saying.
Right, you gotta respect that. You gotta respect.
She's doing something right.
Yeah, she's doing something right. She's doing something right. Bitches is da-da. Fuck it's da-da. Yeah, I guess so.
You gotta respect the vibe.
Yeah. I think a lot of it is her look though. It was a whole argument that if she was a dark-skinned girl, she could have never got away with what she's getting away with rapping wise.
Yeah.
I think my argument with that is, that's the truth. I think it's true, but that's not her story. She's not a dark-skinned girl. Like fuck it, she's putting on for her, so I fuck with it. In the Bronx, she's putting on for the Bronx.
And Scarlet.
Scarlet got it. Yo, my sister's been sending me Scarlet shit for weeks, probably like a month or two. I'm not even gonna hold you. And my sister, because we from New York originally, my sister still live in New York, so she been putting me on the Scarlet. The Scarlet shit is fire. I fuck with the Scarlet. Yeah. And it's not that sexy shit. She's really rapping for real.
Like she on some real street shit.
She on some real street shit. She kind of scary a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she got, but you gotta go on her page though. She got like a whole story behind that.
Facts. Yeah, I seen that she did an interview where she was talking about it, but I never tapped into the interview. Yeah, no, that's some good shit. All right. A little bit quick before we, or a little bit quick. I don't even know if that makes too much sense, but what's your zodiac sign?
Aquarius.
Oh yeah, Aquarius. When's your birthday?
27th of January.
January 27th. Okay. My brother's January 24th. So yeah, Aquarius. Cool people. I fuck with them.
Sure.
All right. It's good to know before we go into certain things. I feel like, I don't know, I'm big on signs. So
what's yours?
I'm a Sagittarius.
I don't know too. I think my son is Sagittarius.
When your son's birthday?
November 19th.
Nah, he's Scorpio. A couple days before
Okay.
Sagittarius.
Okay.
So yeah, big. She's an Aries in the back. She's quiet today, but one of these topics she'll end up talking about some shit.
Yeah, I know a little bit about Aries.
Yeah, a little bit. What you think? What you think? Let's talk about it. What you think?
Aries.
It's one of a kind sign.
Listen, thing about Aries though, like Aries gonna keep that shit up. You know what I'm saying? But like, you don't want to step on like no Aries toes. You know what I'm saying? Cause like when Aries get hot, like it just
break your dough down.
You feel what I'm saying? Like Aries gonna really take it though, for real. Like Aries gonna take it though. But they'll love the fuck out of you though.
Yeah.
But it's like
shit
start.
It's like
it's either or for real. It's either 100% yes or 100% fuck.
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying?
Thanks.
So,
I agree. I could agree. What you think? You think that was a good
He
summary?
said it in a summary.
You think that was a good summary?
Either 100% yes, you're gonna know if it's a yes, and you gonna know if it's a no.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, I'm tweeting that one.
Yeah, I can follow it. I could agree with that. I think that was a pretty good summary of it. All right, let's jump into the hot topics. We ain't gonna spend too much more time on that. First thing up on the hot topic list this week, John Morant. Yeah, we gotta talk about John Morant. You know that's the hottest. That's literally the hottest thing on the show this week. What you think? Basically, for those who don't know, really quick, let me introduce my crowd at home or watching. The people who don't know, I don't know, maybe live under a rock. John Morant is back at it again. He pulled out a gun on it live. Basically, he's in Tennessee. He's in a car with his friends, listening to NBA YoungBoy. He pulls out the gun. He flashes it on IG Live. Mind you guys, he just got in trouble, I think, like 2 months ago for doing the whole gun in a strip club thing. So the internet's in a frenzy. What's your opinion? What do you think?
So look, boom. Me personally, like in the time that we in now, I don't got no problem with nobody carrying no gun. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
I blame his homeboys, cause like
the homie did. You don't think his friend tried to hide the camera a little bit?
But listen, you already know like Ja went through this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He fighting this and that already. He trying to keep his face clean. Ja obviously don't care, but I feel like as a friend, you don't even.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Why would you be on?
Why would you even turn? Like you already see Ja, like you already see what time he's on. Why would you? First of all, don't even be on live. Like the way stuff be going with like famous people, don't even be on live around me. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I blame his friends personally, but I feel like Ja gotta take some accountability too, though, bro. Because at the same time, it's like, you down to the face of the league.
Right. Literally, you are.
So it's like,
you are. Besides LeBron James, Stephen Curry. Besides the people who's been there, you're the newest face. They about to be up out of there.
So it's like, you done gotta take some accountability too, because it's like, what is you doing, man? Like
you're a basketball player. And I don't want to say that in a sense of just because you play basketball or just because you're something, you're not like that for real. Like I think a lot of people were saying that aspect, or he grew up in the suburbs and stuff. I think that's bullshit too, because people from the suburbs, I'm not saying that if they're gangster, but they ain't pussy all the time. So you know what I'm saying? That don't make him pussy. However, you got away with the shit the first time. To do the same shit again,
you gotta take accountability too.
Like that's some dumbass shit. I'm not gonna hold you. Like whatever comes with it, you opened up the door because they already let you get away with it.
For sure.
Now, granted, the argument is too, it is off season, and if he's in Tennessee and that gun is his, he's not doing anything illegal.
All they stressing is the fact, like, okay, you got little kids that look up to you.
Right.
That's really what they stressing.
I get it.
And like, you the face of the league, so you got to move better. That's all they stressing.
Right. You definitely got to move a lot better. And again, it's stupidity. Whatever comes with it, he got to eat it because he's fucking retarded. I think that's just the dumbest shit in the world. I think to do something else again that you already beat the first time and then just expect it to be nothing is just kind of insane.
Yeah.
It is easy to blame the culture, I think, too, because the music is so influential. Like, it's crazy. You know, music makes you want to feel like you can do, especially NBA YoungBoy's music. Anybody listening to that shit, it don't matter if you got a regular ass 9 to 5. You definitely feel like you can shoot some shit up when you listening to that shit. Sure. I'm speaking as a nigga that go to work. When I listen to NBA YoungBoy, I feel like I'm like that for real. So it's like, you feel me? I can understand it, but damn, bro, you got a millions of dollar contract, and you just lost, nigga. You got suspended for the same shit a month ago. You lost your team. It caused your team to lose games. Like, it's just, I don't know. It just looks bad.
Honestly, that shit not even like you flash the gun a bit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
saying? That's what I was gonna say. Like, now I'm starting to feel like we wasted too much time talking about the gun. If it's illegal, it's an illegal gun. Okay. If it's not, at this point, just let it go, because I was just thinking, even though it doesn't make it right, Joe Biden's son had got caught with doing the drugs. He was getting coke.
Yeah.
And that shit got swept up under the rug in 2 seconds. Which I know it's the president, but it's just like he was literally doing some illegal crackhead shit.
Yeah.
And then like he really is doing some legal like shit.
Right.
His friend really is the one to blame in this situation, because like, he wasn't outside. He wasn't doing nothing. He's literally in the car turned up.
But when his friend was on the live and Ja tried to get in the camera the first time, if you look at it, the friend turns the camera like, bro, like, chill. It's his own live.
My thing is, don't even
and
put the camera on me.
Ja turns the camera back.
That's what that's what's kind of killing me too.
Ja jumps in the camera like y'all niggas.
He's high.
Stop it.
He's
that
high.
Nigga thinks he's 4K trash.
No, and he's high. He gotta be high. That's high shit.
That's Ja Wick. That nigga is Ja Wick.
They had the pictures.
That nigga's Ja Wick.
They stupid.
That's the best name they could have came up with. I fuck with it. Again, I mean, if the gun is, like I said, as far as legally, he's not doing anything wrong. But just what comes with the job, like, you know what I'm saying? You can't be doing much like that.
For sure.
It just comes with the job. Like, that's just what it is, bro. If you don't want those type of responsibilities, you want to be on the block, then fucking go back to the block. You feel me? Sure. Like, you just wasting your blessings as far, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, most definitely.
A lot of black kids don't get the opportunity that you're getting. So, or kids in general, you feel me? But especially black kids, and you just kind of fucking it up. But fuck it. I'm pro keep the glizzy on you. You know, it is what it is. Next on the hot topic list. Anybody else have anything else to say about that? No? Okay. Next on the hot topic list. Ari Fletcher. You know who that is? Moneybag Yo's girl?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. She recently she has like this cooking show, and she says on the cooking show that she wants to get married but without all the paperwork. So she wants to have a wedding, she wants to be proposed to. But she don't want to do all the paperwork, and her reasoning is because it comes with too much responsibility. Like, what if his baby mamas want to get him for some child support, he don't pay it, so they take my money? What's your opinion on that? What do you think about the marriage thing? What do you think?
Check this out. If you're gonna do that marriage shit, go all the way. Ain't no like half stepping. Ain't no, oh, I don't wanna do this, I don't wanna do that.
Right.
Go all the way with that shit. Just the bit that you really love, bit.
Sign the fucking paper.
Go with all that shit, man. Like,
I don't see the problem.
You feel what I'm saying? Me neither. Shit.
If we love each other, then shit, we love each other. Let's, you know what I mean?
All I'm stressing is if you ain't no like 1 foot in, 1 foot out type shit. Especially not with no marriage.
Right.
You feel
Because without the paperwork, we just go.
If
like,
that's the case, that's the case, bitch. Shit, we just rocking.
You might
you feel what I'm saying?
just hanging out.
So
we
yeah.
go on a few dates and type shit.
We might as well not even get married.
Yeah, facts. What if we get married for?
But shit, that marriage shit really just be like.
But I get that it's like a business almost. Like, I can get the one to be married without the paperwork, but at the same time, it's like that's what being my girlfriend is.
That shit really a business decision when you get married.
Right.
That's really all that shit be about.
And he's a horrible deal.
Money back?
Money back is a horrible deal.
Why? Tell me
Because
why.
think
Tell me
about the opposite. Switch the roles for y'all. If your woman that you marrying is on child support, but you make money too, and they start taking your money, you'll be blowed.
Yeah, for sure.
Like literally, you'll be blowed. Like if you making like, I don't know, a band, and you end up with like 700 just cause but it's like, what's going on?
But you knew that when we got married.
No, I didn't, because that junk really be happening. Like,
I feel like that's some shit you should've
no,
done.
the baby mama,
Should have thought about it then.
the baby mama will end up getting mad in the middle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
End up just putting them on child support. It could be 3 years in. It's like, okay, I'm finna go down to the child support office, and now it's BS going on.
Yeah, I get it.
It's kind of scary if you got somebody with a lot of kids.
Yeah.
That's what I'm.
But that's why you gotta have a kid cap. Is it a cap you got? Like you got a girlfriend?
No,
Okay.
I got a jet though.
Oh, is it a cap you got like for a girl? Because I ain't want to disrespect nobody on the show. I don't
No,
like
no,
shit like that. So,
shit.
but is it a cap like you gonna fuck with a girl that got a certain amount of kids too? Like, what's too many kids?
Too many kids. I ain't gonna lie, like I'm young.
How
You know
old
what I'm saying? I'm 24.
Okay.
So, babe, you got 3 kids, but you burnt.
You
Like, you grits.
Three is
You know what I'm saying?
3 is nice.
Nah, you grits.
Anything other than a 1.
You grits.
What grits? Explain. I like that.
Like
Explain.
you burnt.
You up out of here.
You know what I'm saying?
Grits. You grits.
You got
okay.
3 kids, but I already got a jet. That's 4
Right, so
kids.
that's okay.
I gotta add my jet to your kids. You know what I'm saying? Every time. Because if that's what we doing, babe, that's what it
That's
is.
what it is, right?
So if you got 3 jets and I'm at my age, okay, we 30, but 3 kids ain't shit.
Yeah.
You supposed to have 3 kids at 30, 35. You know what I'm saying?
You
Yeah,
think
you
so?
22 with 3 kids.
I'm running late.
You grits.
Okay,
You burnt.
I'm grits.
Yeah,
You are burnt. Out.
for real. If you got 3 kids at 22, I ain't saying like you got 3 kids at 22.
You
like,
still grits if you got. It could go
Listen,
either way.
listen.
If you got 3
I ain't
kids at
trying to
22,
disrespect
you
nobody
grits.
who got 3 kids at 22.
You grits. If you
What I'm
watching
saying,
this,
that ain't the
Well, when
decision
did you
I'm
have it? When did they start? If they had it at 22,
Shit, you could have
18,
did 18, 19, and 20, or you could have did
19, 20, 21. Ooh,
Either way, or 22, shit.
they
Either way.
grits. That puss grits.
I'm telling you, like, you gotta think about it though. You don't got no time for me or my son. Right or wrong? You got 3 kids. Right or wrong?
yo, you have no time for yourself. If you have 3 kids.
Okay
You
then.
barely got time to
So
take a
don't-
shower type shit, sis.
So that's what
Especially
I'm
if they're
saying.
all young,
So what's the cap? 3? Oh, but they can have 2.
but they can have 2.
See,
Nah, cause 2 once you add yours, it's still 3.
yeah.
And
So-
one more you
Okay,
finna bust out might
Listen,
be
listen,
4.
listen. I'm speaking about where I'm at now though. Where I'm at now, I got 1 jet. So if you got 1 jet, that's cool. Most people I meet now got 1 jet. You know what I'm saying?
These hoes
Mostly
popping
everybody
around.
got
Yeah,
it.
you have the one age bracket. When you get my
Yeah.
age, it's just when it gets tricky.
Yeah.
Most of them
It's
are
the
grits.
3.
Most you hoes is grits.
Look, when you pass, listen, when you start, when you
27 and up.
I was just gonna say, no, 25 and up. 25 and up, most females got 2 kids. You feel what I'm saying? Because, okay, you had a kid when you was young, you and a nigga, y'all ain't work out. Now you been trying to find a new nigga, you find a new nigga when you like 24, 25, boom, you have a jet with him. Either you work out with him or you don't. Now you got 2 kids either way though.
Yeah,
You
either
feel
way.
what I'm saying?
Either way, 2 kids, 2 baby daddies. What's worse, 2 kids, 2 baby daddies, or the bitch that got the 1 baby daddy? Which do you prefer?
I mean, one baby daddy.
Nah.
You saying 2 baby daddies?
If I was a nigga, 2 baby daddy me, cause bitch, I know you a hoe. Like
Two
you
baby
love.
Yeah, what's worse?
Yeah, what's worse?
Because you-
2 baby daddies?
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
obviously.
Nah.
Is it because of the bodies or like? But what if she got 2 cool baby daddies and then it's the one bitch with 1 crazy?
That's what I'm
baby daddy,
saying.
you
The
know?
one bitch with the baby daddy, they was in love. They sat down and had the 2, or they doubled back and she went and had the 2.
Right,
So
right. That's
she
what I'm
is
saying.
gonna
Bitches
end up
love
leaving
baby
you.
daddy. Love
She
that
gonna
bitch.
end up fucking the baby daddy, you know you.
Yeah.
The one.
If the
baby
one-
daddy bitch.
The bed with the 2 baby daddies.
She gonna fuck both
Listen,
of
I'm
them.
just saying. This nigga got more opportunities. This nigga got more chances. She got more opportunities to fuck more niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, I really, okay, if they
Niggas
got
really
1.
all think the same.
If I got 1, if she got 1 baby daddy, okay, bitch, you got 1 opportunity to fuck one nigga. You got 2, bitch, you got 2 opportunities. Yeah. I don't know who you fucking at this point.
I can make you mad one time. Now you can fuck two different niggas. That's crazy.
Nah.
And I'm already respecting the bitch who got a baby daddy and go fuck up baby daddy anyways.
Right.
Oh my god, that's so sad.
But that's what it is.
So you be fucking your baby mama?
Oh my god.
See?
Take a shot. Take a shot.
Cut that scene out.
He said, no. What's so funny is because the whole room stopped. The time stopped. Everything just stopped. He said, see.
Listen, you be gonna get my mama. Now see, this is why.
This is why I don't be fucking my baby mama. Because bitches is out of control.
That was crazy. That was a crazy one.
I'm sorry.
Are we going for the?
I'm sorry.
Yes or no? The question was yes or no for the marriage without the paper. That was the real.
Nah, I said you
go all
put 2 feet in or you.
Yeah. Go all with them shit. Yeah, that's a fact. What about prenup? This is not none of the questions. But would you make your girl sign a prenup? I'm just gonna put this down.
Okay, prenup like pretty much like everything I got, we divorced is hers.
Half of it is hers.
Half is hers.
Yeah.
Or you just basically making an agreement
Or you
that
sign-
whatever y'all want it to be. If you want the house, it's just whatever. It's an agreement on who gets who when it's best. If this
I'm cool
ends.
with that. I'm cool with that because bitch, we took it this far. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I had to be rocking with you heavy to marry you, first of all. So bitch, why not get a prenup? I don't plan on getting a divorce.
But a prenup says that if y'all break up, everything you came in here with, you take.
Yeah.
So
Like that's
what
hers.
Yeah.
She take all her shit, I take all my shit.
Right. But nothing that y'all built together, y'all get.
So who get it?
That's what you looked on Google and that's what it said.
A prenup is if you sign a prenup, basically.
I thought.
No, if you sign a prenup, what happens is when we get divorced, you don't get nothing that I got.
Yeah, but whatever we get together, we split.
No, you don't get none of that shit.
I thought you split.
You get what you
do.
get. You get what you get. You get what you came with.
Oh.
That's cool. Yeah. Shit, you can't.
That's like in my dead Diary of a Mad Black Woman. Helen, she signed the prenup. That's why James got her ass up out of there. Charles, I mean.
Yeah, because she came with nothing.
Exactly.
She came with nothing, but he also like did some paperwork on her, I thought too.
No, she signed the prenup. So she came with nothing. She left with nothing. Everything she helped him get throughout the years wasn't hers, it was his.
Okay.
But that's
shit, either way, yeah.
Either way, that's fucked up. That nigga
fuck.
said, yeah, I'm signing that shit. You take what you got, I take what I got. We lit. Nah, I wouldn't sign a prenup. I wouldn't make my wife sign a deal. I feel like if we broke up and she wanted half of whatever, like,
No, I feel like you're right.
you know what I'm saying?
If she don't want to sign a prenup, we can agree on that.
Yeah,
okay,
like,
cool.
the
If
prenup
she
shit
want to
don't
do it,
bother
and we can
me.
agree on that. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm big on the take it. I don't give a fuck. So
I looked up prenup as the PR, and it's just a contract. Just that's what the contract was in that movie.
And that, yeah.
But in anything, if y'all have something together, you can say she gets the house.
Right.
She gets like it can happen like that, but it's a contract.
Exactly. But most of the typically a prenup is you get what you came with.
Yeah, that's true. But what y'all get together, like you said, no, nobody gets nothing. No, people still can get it. It's just however the contract's set up. Like what I'm saying is everybody contract different.
Yeah, that I know. But I was just saying on a standard, when people bring up prenup, they think typically like you get nothing. That's like when people think of a prenup, like
it's just a
I know what it technically is. I know you can set up different stipulations, but I'm just saying like the concept of it, like would you do it or would you not?
Yeah.
Right. All right. Anyway, going down the rabbit hole. Next on the hot topic list, Rick Ross recently said that him, Drake, Lil Wayne, Jay-Z, and French Montana are the top 2% of rappers and creators. What do you think about that?
Wait, who's the people?
Rick Ross, Wayne, Drake, Jay-Z, and French Montana. He said they're the top 2% of writers and creators, people who could hear a beat and go crazy, like, and create something from it based off that.
I don't know why French always in the conversation. Real shit. Do you respect French?
French Montana? I respect him for what exactly it is he does. Not as a rapper, but
I was gonna say, as a rapper, What has he done as a rapper for real?
Nah, French has had a lot of hot summer, like club songs, summer songs. At least in my era, I'm a little bit older than you. I'm 27. So he had a lot of shit to get the club jumping. He had the fucking Pop It Don't Stop. He had that shit. That shit was hot.
Yeah.
He had the
okay, yeah, you right.
Unforgettable. He always has songs that he always has a hit record. He's never really dropped in his album like flop. Now, granted, he's had features and stuff like that. I never ever said, with all of this being said, I've never said, yo, turn on that French Montana album.
Oh God,
never.
I ain't never heard nobody say
that. Ever. I'm never gonna pretend that. But he serves his purpose. He was like a Nelly almost, you know, if that makes sense. But Nelly's songs was way hotter in the time frame. But either way, that's what I mean. He serves his purpose, but I don't think he's the top 2% of writers.
Yeah, I feel like Rick Ross. Everybody else he said, that's a fact.
That's a fact.
Yeah,
yeah,
sure.
I could agree with that. I think he should have said Future over French Montana.
I feel like Chief Keef should be in there too, though. Chief Keef should be in there too, though.
Yeah.
Because.
Yes, that's a valid point.
Alright, let's stop playing like man.
He created that lane of what is it, drill music? That they call it. He created that whole lane. Chief Keef was the only person sounding like Chief Keef, you know? For years, rappers, there's always rappers who sound like this and sound like that, but for years, Chief Keef was the only person who sounded like Chief Keef. So I agree with that.
I tell people all the time, like it's only a couple niggas that really changed music forever.
Who do you think?
And that's Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy changed music forever.
Nobody, when Soulja Boy be on his rants, people be low key disrespecting Soulja Boy because he changed music forever.
Yeah, it's how he portrayed it. They be thinking it's just bullshit.
He changed music forever.
Chief Keef changed music forever. Kodak changed music forever. Like these like legends, like real legends.
Kodak changed music forever.
He changed music forever.
Kodak put Florida on his back. Kodak reopened the lane for Florida because Atlanta was fucking up music. Like they was fucking everybody up. Nobody could get on top of Atlanta. Kodak Black came through with that no flocking. And that shit changed the world.
It changed everything for real.
That shit, and I was really like, I was 18, like so I was like freshly out of high school. That shit was crazy.
Yeah.
You really had to be there. You had to see that shit. You had to really be there to see that shit. That shit was crazy. So yeah, I agree. Who else you got? Changing music.
See, them my top 3 right there.
Migos.
Yeah, Migos changed music forever.
Migos changed music forever. Migos changed the way you create. Migos changed the ad libs of shit. Migos they changed music forever too. I think so.
Yeah, Migos. I can see them in there. For sure.
And Lil Wayne changed music forever. He was one of those people.
Of course, Wayne changed music forever. He a legend. You can't forget Wayne.
Yeah, and then he gave us 2 legends.
Wayne's so much of a legend that it's like
you don't even got to talk about it anymore.
Gee, shit. You go back and listen to this old shit right now and still bother you.
Still crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Still go crazy.
And you right.
What's good, y'all? This ad is brought to you by Burnt House Clothing. Make sure you go check them out on Instagram. Shirts is fire, super fire. I'm about to get me one myself. This is it in white. I believe they also have it in black. And their link is in the bio. Get you one of the shirts. Super great material. Super fire, actually. I love the back. It's probably my favorite part. And they got more clothing coming. So make sure you check them out. Back to the episode. All right, y'all. We are back. Thank you for staying tuned through that ad. Next on the hot topic list, because we were basically halfway through that list, we have next up Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne basically he just had a show. I don't remember where it was at. I want to say I'm not even gonna say the place it was at because I don't really remember. No, but he brought out some of his artists. The crowd wasn't really fucking with his artists. Basically, they weren't really fucking with him. So Lil Wayne canceled the show. He came out on the stage. He was like, "Y'all ain't fucking with my artists. I'm out. We ain't gotta do this. We work hard for y'all. I'm out." What's your opinion on it?
Well, like as an up and coming artist, 9 times out of 10, most people in the crowd don't even know you for real. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, okay, I get where Wayne coming from. Like y'all disrespecting my artists, this and that, whoop. But at the same time, it's like, let me show them who I am.
Right.
So they can go look on their phone like, oh, he gas for real. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He didn't even give his artists an opportunity to show the crowd who he was.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like a temper tantrum, almost like, bro, hold on.
Yeah, and Wayne just, Wayne's so far up, it's just like, he don't take no disrespect. He the greatest rapper of all time. And he don't want nobody to disrespect him. You know what I'm saying? To disrespect him or his artist.
Or his artist. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just
especially after successfully giving us 2 other artists. It's like, damn, y'all should pay attention a little bit more to the shit I gotta say. Type shit, you feel me?
Yeah, but I just feel like Wayne should have gave his artists a chance to perform.
Right.
To show them like, okay, y'all need to listen to me. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So that's all to it for real.
Facts. Who's your favorite artist Lil Wayne gave us or brought to us? Because he gave us a lot of different artists. Like Drake and Nicki are the only ones I think obviously that stuck and ran with it. But he had like Lil Twist and Lil Chucky and he had different. Tyga was one of his artists at a point. You know, what's one of your even Bow Wow wasn't Wayne 100%. A Cash Money artist.
I mean, out of all the artists that Wayne gave us, I would definitely have to say Drake, though. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I gotta say Drake. Drake changed the game. You know what I'm saying? Drake can really do anything.
That's my favorite.
Drake can do anything.
That's, to me, that's like after Wayne, and I love Jay-Z. I love Jay-Z, man. Drake is a GOAT.
You from New York, so you know what I'm saying? I had this conversation with people all over the United States. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, who better? Who really the GOAT? Who really the greatest of all time? Is it Lil Wayne or is it Jay-Z?
You know, I go hard for Jay-Z because I grew up on Jay-Z. Like literally, like my dad, like albums that if I had to pick my top 3 albums that my dad played from artists, it would be Jay-Z, it would be Wu-Tang, it would be Biggie. Those are the artists that I had, right? So I'm gonna always go Jay-Z because it's my upbringing. But Lil Wayne is unbelievably the bars he has, like the shit that he says, like the spew that he went on this fucking long run of just taking other artists' songs and fucking remixing the shit out of them and almost making you forget that it belonged to these artists. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z, I don't think could have done that.
See,
and they came up at 2 different times. Jay-Z couldn't have did what Wayne did, and I love Jay-Z.
This is the thing though, like down south. You
don't know Jay-Z? Yeah, it's foreign.
Who is Jay-Z?
It's foreign. Who
you know
is
what I'm
Jay-Z?
saying?
And everybody knows Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne's worldwide.
That's what I'm saying. That's the difference.
Yeah. I get that.
We don't know Jay-Z down south. I ain't never heard nobody say, you know what I'm saying, turn that new Jay-Z on. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
I'm not disrespecting him, but I'm saying.
Nah, it's a fact though.
It's a fact.
But you gotta think, when I came, I moved from Florida, I moved from New York early too though. So people pin me like being from New York, which I do get because I am, and my people are, so it's still within me. But I really am technically from Florida. I moved here when I was like 9, so it's like, I'm 27 now, I've been here a lot longer than I was in New York, right? However, when I did come down here, the music that was playing on the radio, we wasn't listening to that shit in New York either. So it's the same thing. So the same way y'all feel like, who the fuck is Jay-Z? It's easy to feel like that in New York. Like, who the fuck is Lil Wayne, you know? Like, at that time frame.
For sure,
Now, Lil Wayne has grown so much since then, everybody knows who the fuck Lil Wayne is. But I'm talking about 2000s. New York radio was Jay-Z, 50 Cent, you know, Fabulous, that's what it was. And then here it was like T.I., Lil Wayne, Young Jeezy.
Type shit. Some down south type shit.
So, but all of that to be said, Lil Wayne is the best rapper ever.
Yeah, most definitely.
I'm saying it here on my show, and Dre Lee should be here because I go back and forth for him to say Jay-Z always is my number 1.
Yeah.
But Lil Wayne is the best rapper that ever touched the mic.
For sure.
He says some shit that like you like, what the fuck, and you never really get it until later.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh God, you really gotta like break that shit down.
Like he said in one song, I'll never forget. First of all, he remixed an Adele song, which was crazy. The Rolling in the Deep on Sorry for the Wind. He was like,
I was about to say, ain't nobody fucking with me.
First Degree Murder. Like he says on the song, I hit it from the back and make the bitch about face, and then I got to split. Sorry, baby, sour grapes. I never understood it. The other day, I swear to God, I kid you not, like 2 months ago, I went to throw some grapes out in the crib that was bad.
Yeah.
And I'm just split down the middle. And I'm like, yo, this nigga's unbelievable. Like, that's the first thing that came to my mind. And then I got to split. Sorry, baby, sour grapes. And I'm like, that shit is crazy. That shit, like, how do you even come up with that concept? So, yeah, no, Lil Wayne's definitely the best rapper. So, I get it. I can give that 150%. I never looked at it like that. He cheated his artists when he took them off the stage. Yeah, damn, that's kind of crazy. I was
like,
just
I'm looking at it like, if I'm the artist, bitch, I'm the artist, bitch, let me perform,
like, hold on, boss. Like, hold on,
you know what I'm saying?
chill, bro, chill. Like,
but I ain't gonna tell Wayne that, because that's Wayne, bitch. But it's like, damn, I could have performed, and you know what I'm saying? These folks
like, these folks could have
really
really fucked with me for real. Yeah, you didn't give me a chance. I never even looked at it from that aspect. I was just looking at it from his aspect, like, alright, yeah, definitely, yeah. Well, shout out Wayne though. Either way, he's going on a tour. He's not coming to Florida, which is like killing me inside. But he's going on another tour. I wish I could have catch that. But I did get to see him live. Drake brought him out before, and that was a vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So next up on the hot topic list. This one should be good. This one should be good. You're a little lit too, so it should be good. Gabrielle Union just recently, you know Gabrielle Union, right? Married Dwayne Wade. She just recently came out and said that her and Dwayne Wade go 50-50 on the bills. And women are in an uproar because this generation of women don't like to pay bills. So it sounds crazy to them. What do you think?
Man, listen.
What do you think about the whole 50-50 concept? Going 50-50 with your lady?
Man, listen. Bitch, we are already 50-50 in a relationship. Anyways, it's you 50 and it's me 50. Right? Real shit, though, right or wrong?
Yo.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm crying. Okay.
That's already 50-50.
Alright.
Okay, boom. The way I feel about the shit, it really about like your partner and how they feel about the shit.
Right.
Okay, if the ladies say, I just want to cook, I just want to clean, I make sure all your shit done, boom, 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 I make sure everything done, taking care of the kid, boom, and you just pay the bills, and y'all can agree on that, that's cool. But if it's some other shit, you know what I'm saying, and y'all can agree on that, then that's cool too. Either way, I feel like it just gotta be.
It's all an agreement.
It gotta be an agreement.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? But me, I don't got no problem with going 50-50. I don't got no problem with going 100%. Either way, just we gotta agree on the shit. You know what I'm saying?
So, when you go 100%, right, on the bills, what is your stipulation from the woman?
My thing is,
what do you like?
If I go 100% on the bills, B gotta go 100% on everything else.
What's everything else? Give me an example of that.
Big. I'm talking about cook, clean. Make sure Big got like a lunch pack for work.
Okay.
Make sure like the jit taken care of. Like make sure everything else that's not work taken care of.
It's done.
Make sure if make sure like, we got the calendar set up. Make sure I know I need to do this date. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
Okay.
Shit that I can't obviously do because I'm working.
So then my next question is, if she goes 50-50,
yeah,
what doesn't she have to do? You get what I'm saying? Like, because, and the reason I ask that is because a lot of times men, and not even just men, like I even say me, you know, because I'm not a man, but that's the role of my relationship. I'm the alpha. So if we're going alpha, we'll just go that route.
Yeah.
A lot of times, men or people think that a woman, okay, fine, so she don't pay the bills, so she got to do everything else. But then she'll start to pay the bills, but niggas still want everything else.
Yeah.
What should stop once she starts paying the bill? Like, what's up for debate?
Okay, obviously, you helping me with bills, so I don't expect everything like from what I would expect if you wasn't paying the bills.
Like, I'm wondering, like, what? And I'm asking for me.
This the thing though. This the thing though. Cause like, this a topic for real. You know what I'm saying?
No, for real.
This some shit that can really get talked about for years.
For years and years to come.
So if we doing 50-50 bills, we done doing 50-50 everything else.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like ain't no role. Ain't no role. Just cause I'm a male don't mean I can't wash dishes. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
If we doing 50-50, this everything 50-50.
Okay.
And as a man, I feel like you got no choice but to respect that. Like, but you gotta clean up just like she clean up, man. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. You gotta cook just like she cooks.
Get your ass up and clean, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Tight shit. So everything 50-50. If you go 50-50, everything's 50-50. If you go 100%, she do her part, you do your part. That's all to it.
Okay.
And it just got, like I said, it got to be an agreement.
Right, and in that 50%, the reason I say what should she do and shouldn't do is because I think a lot of shit people pin on genders.
Yeah.
Which is really just like who you are as a person. You know what I'm saying? If your nigga works dumb hard all the time, who you are like as a person, you should want to make it easier for this person. You know? Same thing with your girl. Like if your girl is picking up your slack, like you don't got it all, you feel me? And she's picking up your slack. When you do got it, you should be making it your priority to you know.
A lot of times it's hard for people to identify that their partner is picking up their slack. You feel what I'm saying? Because they feel like that's not their slack. A lot of times, you feel what I'm saying? A lot of times people feel like, that's what you're supposed to do, but that's not the case. You know what I'm saying? You got to think about this. What would you do if you was living in a house by yourself?
Right.
Would you just let the trash? You know what I'm saying? Would you not wash the dishes? Would you not wash the clothes?
Right.
You gotta do that shit like you living by yourself.
Facts,
you know what I'm saying?
Facts, yeah.
That's all to it.
And you gotta. Every relationship is different, so I think for people, I think that's a lot of the problem, like you said. It just depends on what works for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
A lot of the times the problem is people get with, they believe in 50-50, but then they get with somebody who don't believe in that. So now you're trying to make it seem like this person is wrong. Nah, they're just not built like that. So you got to figure out what's best for you and, you know, go forward from there and things and so forth. So
a lot of times people don't talk about what their 50-50 is. So it's like, okay, you think this your 50-50, but this person thinking shit, this my 50-50.
Right. This person thinks
listen,
my 100%.
man, it's just anything in life. If you talk about that shit and put that shit on the table and tell your partner what it is and what it ain't, a lot of confusion would be dead.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
People don't talk about this shit, and then when shit don't go their way, it's like, damn, man, you supposed to do this and that.
And yeah, right.
But it's like, shit.
Or you said you was gonna do this, and that,
you
and you feel me? Yeah, of course.
A lot of shit. Listen, more of the story. A lot of shit would get done better if shit was just talked out way before and understood.
And held accountable, and everybody just was 100%.
Sure.
I agree.
A lot of shit just gotta get talked about for real.
Right.
You talk about it and you tell a bitch, this is what I want you to do. Boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna do this. Boom, boom, boom.
Communication goes a long way, and a lot of people really don't acknowledge that. It's like
communication goes a long way, but comprehension go way longer.
Way longer.
You feel? You can talk to a bitch all day.
I'm 27 and I'm really noticing that you can fucking talk to somebody till your face turn blue. If they don't understand you, it's like talking to someone who speaks Spanish. You know, you could say over and over and over again, and they're still gonna be like, "I'm sorry, I don't understand." That's the same thing with relationships. You know,
they don't understand that shit. Really don't matter.
If a bitch is just not understanding you, same thing. Even if, like, I never want to put it on another person. Even if you're not willing to understand, like, where a person is coming from, it's like,
yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? It's a waste of your fucking time. So I
for sure, yeah.
I'm not opposed to the whole 50-50 thing. I'm not. I do think that I just had this conversation with my cousin the other day. That this generation of women are going hard as far as not like you should pay for everything because I'm fucking. You know, that's the generation that we in. Like, you got money, I got pussy, we good. And it's not realistic, I don't think, because. And women are like, why? Men used to provide back in the day. But back in the day, granddad, these bitches was listening to what granddad said do. You know? These bitches ain't doing that.
But granddad was also fucking on 3 other bitches.
And granddad was fucking on 3 other bitches, but because he was paying the bills, he had to hush. And this is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Nowadays, it's 50-50. So bitches is not staying when you cheat, nigga. I make, like, nigga, what? Like, are you dumb? You know what I'm saying? So, that's my point. These niggas think that they want a bitch who doesn't go 50-50 or does go 50-50, but they want to still do 100% of their own shit. That's not how it works.
Yeah.
You get a girl who goes 50-50, you think you're cheating on her and she's paying 50% of the bill. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. It's just not the same. Granddad's bitches was different. They had to be quiet while he did what he did because they paid nothing.
It was a different time back then, though.
A whole different time.
For sure.
Different time. You know? So, I don't know. The 50-50 I don't really see the problem in it. Especially Gabrielle Union. Like, she makes bread. Are we dumb?
Yeah.
She's not. She was Gabrielle Union before she was his wife.
For sure.
I really personally think that put him on more than her.
Definitely.
Personally, you know, that's my opinion. So I don't really see the issue in that. But all right, man, that's all I got for Hot Topics this week. Let's get into the main course of the show, man, where we get to learn more about you. So you already have made it clear you are an artist, which I know that. But anyone who's watching it who sees the clothes on the table, you also have your own clothing line, which is pretty fucking dope. If you see the ad, you watch the ad and you see the clothes. But yeah, let's talk. Where do you want to start first? You want to start with the clothes? You want to start with
we start with the music.
With the music. Let's start with the music. Okay, how long you been doing music?
Honestly, my dad been doing music since '99. You feel what I'm saying? So I was born in '99.
Okay.
He kind of like damn near forced it on me. You feel what I'm saying? Like I remember nights. He'll put me like in front of the table. I have like a little MP3 player. He'll play a beat and he'll put a notepad in front of me type shit. He'll make me write. You know what I'm saying? Like sit here until you got a verse.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I've been doing music since I was like 13.
You're 24 now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I didn't take it serious until I graduated high school.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Which is 2018.
2018.
So I didn't take it serious until 2018, you know what I'm saying? Which I started seeing like, okay, I can actually do this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, with that music shit, it's ups and downs to it.
Yeah.
You'll fuck around and stop, and then you'll start back up. It's a lot of ups and downs to it. It's one of them things where like, you really gotta have love for this shit.
Yeah, you gotta
if
love
you don't, like this shouldn't be dead in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, I've been doing music since I was like, you know what I'm saying, 13.
13. So outside of your dad, who do you think is some people who influenced you in the music? Whether it be artists.
Outside of my dad,
like your favorite artist, like
my
rappers.
favorite artist right now is No Cap. He been my favorite artist since I say like 2019.
Okay.
2019. I remember days like just walking to work early morning, listening to No Cap. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay, I got
and I don't know what it is. It's just like
you fuck with him though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like you can feel that shit. That shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a different type of vibe, and he real lyrical, which I feel which kind of led me to be more lyrical in my music.
In your music type shit. Okay.
So,
all right. So explain your set, like when you're writing or when you're going through the writing process. Are you trying to tell a story, or are you just trying to express yourself with it? Like, what's your writing process like? Take me through.
So, I started to realize like I can't stay on topic for shit. If it's a love song, I end up talking about making money.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? And I had to just embrace that shit. Like this me. This what I do.
Right.
This kind of music I make. So don't expect no one topic when you hear my music.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like I felt like, okay, sooner or later you're gonna have to. People want to hear this one night, and then people gonna want to hear this another night. So I started making music. I started making like different kinds of music, different types of beats. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
You make beats too.
I mean, no, I mean beats. I mean different, like using different types.
Using different types of beats. Okay, I'm like, damn, you make beats. Okay,
Yeah.
Cool. All right. What's your favorite song to date that you made? A lot of your songs are unreleased though. Like I want to say that too.
A lot is unreleased.
I would be playing like bro. A lot of his songs I can't even find them because I'm stuck
unreleased.
in Instagram reels.
A lot unreleased.
I gotta just replay the reels, but they're pretty good. So.
A lot unreleased. If I had to choose
the very last clip you just posted.
Yeah.
That song.
That shit was crazy.
You didn't even put the names of them.
That shit was crazy.
That was a very good clip. Me and Dre was talking about that in the clip.
We was in this is our first time like in a major studio.
Okay.
So all
and
we
where was
thinking,
y'all at?
we was in Tampa.
Okay.
So all we thinking is bitch, let's go hard. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That
Like,
shit's hard.
And crazy thing about it, my boy had sent me the beat the same day. I'm in the car. I'm selling the shirts and shit. I pull up to the gas station. I just write that shit down in 30 minutes. All I'm on the hook though. That's it.
That's it.
I said, bro, honestly, my hook's so hard, bitch, I don't need a verse.
You don't need a verse, and sometimes
you can put that shit over and over.
Yo, when you can get it out on the hook, you good.
Yeah, for sure.
You good type shit.
For sure.
Let me and you said so that was your first time in the studio, so bring it back. Like for people who don't know, explain what it's like coming up in Lakeland, because I feel like even people who live in Florida, when you tell them you live in Lakeland, they be like, oh, where's that at? You gotta tell them like, oh, in between Tampa and, you know, like almost like throw it off, you know?
Yeah.
Even being from New York, when I go, and again, it's borderline because I moved when I was 9. You go and you explain Florida to people and to New York people because of what the projects is like there.
Yeah.
Florida sounds like a vacation home, you know? It sounds like it's not like it's nothing, but Lakeland is really a place for real.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like I feel like it's almost disrespectful how people can like overlook it. You know, like it's like we got so much talent, we got so much real shit that happens within the city that it's like. Explain that for a second for people who, if no one's ever been to Lakeland, ever, how would you explain what it's like to grow up here?
Man, what it's like to grow up in Lakeland, that shit like, it's like, it's almost like you in a small town city, but it's almost like everybody in that bitch trying to make it out.
Right.
So it's like everybody know each other.
Right. Somehow.
So, yeah.
Everybody know each other somehow. Even if I don't know you, I know
you.
Like even like, I don't know you, but you know Jack.
Yeah. It's like I know Dede by his little cousin. His little cousin know my then his, you know what I'm saying?
Right. And it goes on and on. Who went to school, who with this person, who went to school, you know, and it's for generations.
But it's like a small town city, but it's like bitches definitely can't see their way out.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
It's one of them towns where it's like
so many people from Lakeland never been outside of Lakeland.
Tight shit.
So many people from Lakeland don't know that it's more to the world
for sure
than Lakeland, you know?
For sure.
Because we got things that hold weight, if that makes sense. Even if it's small things, even if it's just like Wingstop, chicken fish, Diamond D, you know, even if it's little things.
But that's the thing though, like that's the like place. Yeah, that's the thing though, like, okay, this the environment we grew up in. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like we embracing that shit at all costs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like this us for real. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Like
this
so
us for
like,
real.
And Lakeland is its own place. Like I feel like strongly. Even like I said, technically being from New York, my whole family's from New York. So everybody else in my family's from New York. I'm the first person to really like grow up here.
Yeah.
But it's like this shit is really like a place. Like it's like I can't explain it. You just gotta be a part of it.
Yeah, you gotta be a part of that shit.
You gotta be a part. And I didn't grow up like in the like outside or nothing like that. But just from what I got to know and the people I've gotten to meet and my experiences, like Lakeland is such a beautiful place.
Yeah.
But it's a real place. Like real shit happens.
Real shit happen.
Real shit happen here. Like
sure.
I never want people to understand that. Like when I see like drill music taking off, or I see like, you know, different areas of, you know,
real shit
Lakeland is
happen.
like that for
sure. Yeah.
And you'll meet some people that's nice, sweet as fuck.
Yeah.
But in their spare time, they'll shoot the shit out of you. Like you meet some good people, but in their spare time, don't play with it. Like you feel me?
The shit, the city for real. You know what I'm saying?
Really, that's why you said it's a small town city. It ain't a country. It's like a small town city for real.
Yeah, it is. Everybody know each other. You know what I'm saying?
And that influences the music, I would assume.
Yeah, that influenced the music.
All of that was to say that.
That influenced the culture.
Yeah.
That influenced everything that go around. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
But it's like, at the same time, because it's a small town city, niggas like, oh,
it works against you.
That nigga ain't.
It works against you, bro.
I ain't finna shut that nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? It's shit like, it's almost like a crab in a bucket.
It's a crab in a bucket. But what do you think makes us like that? Because we could easily be, I say this all the time, we could easily be Atlanta.
Easily.
I know so many people in the city who could.
Yeah, for sure.
If we just helped each other. Like even me doing the podcast, all right, I got the podcast.
Yeah.
It's so and so over here. They got the studio. It's so and so over here. They got the. If we just all made that shit work, everybody would eat. But we just, what is it about Lakeland specifically that like we can't?
Man, it's just the fact that the city been divided. You know what I'm saying? And that shit got divided from the, you know what I'm saying? The shit got divided from being divided.
And it's got divided more over the years.
Yeah.
It wasn't as divided like.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
That's the problem right there. We divided the city more and more each year instead of adding and trying to make this shit go up.
Cause now even this place that used to be cool with this place, now it's like, nah, this place is over there. We go
This
over
is the
here.
thing. Niggas would rather divide and say, oh, let's just go up on our own than add and say, let's fuck with these and then let's boom boom.
Out of the fear of saying what? Like, I need help, or out of the fear of saying this person helped me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What is that? I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
As long as you helping me and I'm helping you, you feel me? Like, what's the issue? Why does it have to turn into?
The city always been divided.
Always been like that. It's always been like that.
Since Jits, you know what I'm saying? The city always been divided.
It
and that's
is.
just what it is. But
it is. But it's so unfortunate because Lakeland has some of the most talented people.
we
in the
do,
world.
and
So
we don't really get
beautiful
we don't get the exposure that we deserve.
deserve, man, for
real.
real. I agree with that 150%. And just because I've seen it now, and I'm 27, not old at all. I'm still like smack dead in the middle of generations. But I've seen some of the older guys take it. Like I've seen like the Ray Rizzles, the Lee Jits, you feel me?
Yeah, for sure.
Like come Stino's, like come through the city, and even Tom G's, and give us like some type of hope. And he's not even from Lakeland, you know? Give us some type of hope. But then I see the young niggas. I see like y'all. I see like Lil Rhino. Like I see them coming too, and I just hope that they generation could get it right, because our shit couldn't get it right. But
for sure.
It's like I said, it's the city mentality. It's hard as fuck. You know, it's hard as fuck.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Even like 350 he, like he was a person. You know what I'm saying? He hit his. It's just like it's something about Lakeland. It stops us. It stops us.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Anyway, either way, I would hope that changes, though. Definitely hope that changes. With the music for you, though, I asked you earlier. I don't know if it's something you can talk about. Your music, why can't I can get some of it, but not all of it. So, why is that?
So, like I was speaking on earlier, I had went through a name change.
Okay.
You know what I mean? A lot of people don't even know this. I had went through like a name change pretty much because like I had dropped 2 albums. You know what I'm saying? And me and this dude had ended up having the same like artist name. Mine was spaced out, his was together.
Okay.
Type there. It's like The Baby and Lil Baby.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
So that's why I'm so big on LLCs and trademarks. I try to tell like the young niggas like that shit is really important. If you ain't got that shit, you ain't got shit. You know what I'm saying? You really don't have nothing. You don't own nothing.
You have nothing at all.
You don't own
nothing at all.
So that's why I'm so big on like owning your name, owning your brand, owning everything. Because if you don't stamp it,
it don't mean shit.
It don't mean nothing.
It don't mean shit, right?
You got no weight.
Right.
So I went through a name change pretty much, and dude tried to sue me and this and that stuff like that, and he ended up getting both albums took off like everything. You feel what I'm saying?
Did he have his LLCs and shit?
He had his trademark for the name. It was an old guy.
Oh, okay.
He had his name trademarked like years ago. You know what I'm saying? So that happened. So I changed my name. I dropped some music with that name, which is music under that name on Apple Music and stuff like that.
Okay.
But I didn't like the name because I didn't feel like
right,
it was me.
Right, it was you, right.
You know what I'm saying? Changed my name again. Didn't feel like it was me. So now I'm at where I'm at now. If you go look up AJ Clay, you will find some recent music.
Right.
On Apple Music, Spotify, all that, anything.
Okay.
Okay,
yeah. Make sure y'all go look it up because, like I said, I'm glad to hear this.
And that's where I'm gonna be dropping all my music at, starting July.
Okay.
So it'll be under A, like AYEJ Clay.
Okay.
On Apple
and
Music.
just the plain J?
Yeah, just plain J.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, fire. Alright, and outside of the music, like I said, you did the clothes. The shirts here. Make sure if you guys are watching, I'm going to put the name at the bottom of the screen. If you caught the ad, if you didn't catch the ad, either way, the name will be there. Burnt House clothing. Let's talk about that. How did this come about? Because shit is fire.
Yeah, for sure. So, I spent some time up there in Pittsburgh, you know what I'm saying? And spending some time up there in Pittsburgh, like, it was kind of like some of the worst years of my life, for real. Right. You know what I'm saying? I can't even sit here and cap. And I really just ain't have no time but to think and work out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm doing, just thinking. How the hell can I make some money right now?
Right now.
You know what I'm saying? So me and my cousin, Jack, we came up with the idea of this clothing line called Burnt House, you know. And our main goal was to, like, we wanted people to feel like they were their self in the clothes.
Right.
Like,
right.
be yourself. You know what I'm saying? Whoever you are.
Right.
Be yourself. But we also wanted to get the message across to keep that fire lit and, like, inside you.
Right.
Inside your home, which is, you know what I'm saying, your heart.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Your heart is where your home at. Your home is where your heart.
Facts.
So we wanted people to keep that fire lit, like, inside them. Whether that's music, keep that, you know what I'm saying, keep that fire lit.
Right. Keep going.
Because it's so easy to fall off
burn
track.
out. It's easy
you
to
know what I'm
burn
saying?
out. It's easy to burn out for sure.
Right. It's so easy
sure.
to fall off track and like, you know what I'm saying, shit get tough.
Yeah.
But you gotta keep going, keep that fire lit. You know what I'm saying?
No matter what.
For sure. And then I tell people, like, another story that I had behind the idea of Burnt House. Like, when I was a kid, I was actually in, like, a house that was on fire. Me and my little sisters, we was kids, you know. So pretty much my mom had went to the club and she left a candle on the dresser. The candle tipped over, and my great grandmother's picture was on the dresser. It pretty much burnt the whole room down, like, and like my auntie, like, she got us out the room. Like, I wake up, the whole house on fire. You feel what I'm saying? We running, like, trying to get out. You feel what I'm saying? So I just tried to turn a negative situation
into a positive situation
because we made it out alive. You know what
right, because that kid went crazy.
For sure.
That's insane.
For sure.
Insane.
So yeah, that's pretty much the story behind Burnt House.
Okay. All right. Yeah. No, I love it. I like it even more now because of the story.
For sure.
That's fire as hell. That's fire as hell. The material of the clothes is very, very well. I ain't gonna get too much into your sauce on how you get the vendor and all of that, but sure. It's dope. It's dope. The packaging is dope. You know what I'm saying? Sure. I fuck with it. I fuck with it all. Very, very heavy. I'm gonna put it up here. He has one already out the pack, but just to give you an idea, just based off the story, the Burnt House shit, this is very fire. The logo is dope. So you came up with the logo, I'm assuming?
Yeah, and my cousin, he the one who designed everything.
He designed
everything.
Okay.
Late nights, early mornings, he designed everything.
I got y'all boys on the gram. I got him on the gram. Yeah. I be following, I be tapping in.
He designed everything. He the go at it.
Yeah, it's fire. It's fire. The back of the shirt's here. Let me just in case they didn't see the ad or whatever the case may be. The back of this shirt is so fire.
For sure.
I love the back. This is the back. I should have showed y'all the front first, but here's this, and then the front of the house, the Burnt House. Very, very fire. I love shirts with the back going on. Like, I don't know. I hate when shirts just have something in the front almost. It's like, it's almost kind of weird, but yeah, no, fire as hell. What's your goal with the clothing? Are you guys dropping more stuff? Is this just to influence the music or like?
So with this clothing brand, we want to, like, make it like his own thing. You know what I'm saying? Besides what he got going on, besides my music, let's just make this his own thing. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, we got sets dropping for the females coming June. And we got sets dropping for the guys coming June. Just stay tuned.
Just stay tuned.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely tuned. I'm tuned in.
We definitely locked in for the summer, for sure.
I'm tuned in. Sometimes the best time to drop.
Sure.
Everybody loves new summer shopping,
sure.
whatever, summer shopping and whatnot.
Sure.
Yeah,
and we definitely want to keep the ladies involved, for sure.
Definitely. That's where it's at.
Yeah, for sure. That's anything, though.
Pussy run everything. Pussy run everything. Like,
sure.
I don't know who told you otherwise, but pussy runs every single thing in this entire world. And as long as you got the ladies happy, then you straight.
For sure.
Yeah, nah, for real. All right, man. Well, it's been a vibe. We're going to go into the last portion of the show. It's called Sorry for What. Basically, the show, obviously, that's the name of the show. What you do in this portion is you tell us something that you've done or something that's happened, and you should be sorry, but you're not sorry. really. Like, in hindsight, you should be sorry because it's kind of fucked up. Like, damn, I should feel bad, but I don't really feel bad. So, give us a moment of something you should be sorry for, but you're not sorry because sorry for what?
Something that I should be sorry for.
But you're not. Or something that's kind of fucked up, but you're not really sorry. You'll do it again right now.
I don't know.
That's always a hard question. I always catch you with that question. That's
for
why I
sure.
like the question.
I don't know what I'm sorry for.
Unless you're not sorry for anything. Because it's possible too.
I really don't feel it. I feel like everything I be doing be for a purpose. But,
or some super fucked up shit you've done to a person, but you don't really feel bad. Like, I have a lot of things that I should be sorry for.
okay,
Sorry.
boom. I used to, like, I don't condone it, but, like, I used to jive people a lot, you know, and, like, hurt their feelings.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you better learn how to jive, man.
Yo.
So I don't feel sorry.
People from Florida
So I
will
don't
really
feel sorry.
fucking joke you out your fucking skin, bro.
You
I'm
know
not
what
even
I'm
gonna
saying?
hold you. I'm not even gonna hold
Like,
you.
okay, I understand I hurt your feelings, whatever. But just learn how to jive back, man. Cause when I was legit, they used to jive my ass too. You know what? I learned how to jive, man. And now I be on their ass.
You be on their ass, you be alright. You be alright. You gotta get stronger. You gotta get stronger.
You feel what I'm saying?
Alright, we're gonna play one more round. We're gonna play a game this time.
Alright.
One more, the very last round is gonna be called, I'm gonna let you pick this or that, or fuck, marry, kill. It's up to you.
This or that.
This or that. Alright, so we're still gonna go female version though.
Okay.
Ready? Tiana Taylor or Ice Spice? That's trending right now.
Ice Spice.
Over
That shit
Tiana
so,
Taylor?
man, I've been talking about that shit all day today. That shit so goddamn bad, what?
Oh my god. Tiana Taylor.
Man, listen.
Ice Spice over Tiana Taylor is crazy.
It's not though.
Tiana Taylor is bad.
She bad and she gonna do it. But look at Ice Spice. First of all, man,
I
come
hate her
on.
Jerry Girl. I hate Ice Spice Jerry Girl. But when she put the wig in, I could fuck with Ice Spicy.
That shit bad, regardless.
Yeah, when she put the wig in.
That shit pretty.
Yeah.
Listen, we was talking about that shit today. My cousin asked me, he say, Ice Spice or Ruby Rose? I say, bitch, Ice Spice.
Oh, Ruby Rose, yeah, I'm definitely going Ice Spice.
I would say Ice Spice or Jada Waiter. I say, bitch, Jada Waiter.
Jada, you gotta go. Bro, y'all about to say, if you say Ice Spice over Jada Waiter, you're lying. But I'm saying, though, Jada Waiter got the baddie friend. Jada Waiter got the, her baddie friend. What's her fucking name? Calling from Atlanta, say you miss me. What's that girl's name? Des Dior. You know who that is?
See, I'm a short nigga. Des Dior too tall for me.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'8". Des Dior down there, what? Taller than that? You feel what I'm saying?
5'9".
You feel what I'm saying? So,
Yo,
I don't
but
know.
I'm saying though.
I like,
you
you know what I'm saying?
My nigga, I'm 5'2". So
Jada Waiter's short. I can fuck with that.
Jada Waiter is short. She is short. Jada Waiter is
I seen that shit in person too.
Jada Waiter, you seen that in person? Where you seen that?
I went to the club in Atlanta. I forgot which club though.
And she was in there?
But she showed up, yeah. One night.
Yeah.
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 That shit bad in real life.
That's a joint. She's definitely a joint. But I think Des Dior though is like,
No.
Nah, you don't think so? Just because she's tall
That shit not pressure though at all.
So, yo, damn, not at all. Okay, so Lotto or Corley Ray?
I gotta go Lotto.
Why? I think you like the cheeks. You like ass. Is that what you're looking for in a girl? Ass?
This thing though.
Because Ice Spice, if you like Ice Spice off of looks, you definitely looking at the cheeks.
Okay, my first two choices will make you think that, but it really just be like, I'm looking at how these like females be acting.
Okay.
I'm looking at their personality. Okay, of course their body matter. You know what I'm saying?
Right. What's the most important feature on a female's body?
They face.
Obviously.
I don't care what Bill got no ass. If you pretty, be you that.
Right.
For sure.
Especially pretty with the pretty no makeup.
If you pretty, be you that. Oh
Yeah.
God.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? I'll choose a pretty bitch over a bitch with ass.
Over a
anyway.
bitch, yo. Some niggas will fuck a thick bitch with that look crazy. I don't know. Like, what the fuck be wrong with you niggas? Like, Bitch be looking like a fucking alien, and y'all will fuck her because she's a thick one. I don't get it. Okay. Right.
So yeah, I choose Lotto though.
You
I
fucking
choose
with
Lotto. She got that ghetto vibe to her. I fuck with ghetto bitches.
Ghetto bitches. So what about your Miami?
Yeah, she an Aquarius.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a vibe. Young Miami a vibe.
I fuck with Carisha.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
That's pretty valid.
Koi runner up though, definitely though.
Koi runner up. Koi
Sex symbol.
I fuck with Koi because she pretty. She is pretty. She's pretty and she natural. I like natural. I'm a naturally pretty type of person.
Yeah.
I like that. So I do fuck with Koi, but I like Des Dior too. You said no to Des. You said no to Des. That's crazy to me. That's wild crazy to me. Let me think of who else. Who else is popping right now? Like young. What about Lola Brooks? You fuck with Lola Brooks?
Man,
she's like 4'10".
Stop playing. Lola Brooks, that's my goddamn celebrity crush.
Lola Brooks.
Check this out though.
Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it.
Lola Brooks, my celebrity crush.
She fire.
Yeah.
You think she's fire looking, but why? Because she's short.
Like I just told you, it be the personality, it be the vibe. She pretty.
Right,
like I said, she ain't gotta have no ass.
Nobody type shit.
It's just the fact that she just,
yeah.
she bad. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I got you. I feel like. So what about real quick? Like a old head, quote unquote, that you would fuck with.
The old head female.
Yeah. That you think is fire. Like I think Neil Long is fire.
Everybody say Neil Long.
Everybody's right.
Yeah, everybody is right.
But besides that, that's what I'm saying. Like Neil Long. Somebody asked me today. I'm getting my haircut at the barbershop. Nigga asked me, Eve or Mary J. Blige. I'm like, bro.
Shit, it's got
Monet Tejada.
Keisha Cole, the old head.
Yeah. Keisha Cole's the old head. Yeah.
Keisha Cole, the vibe.
Keisha Cole's a vibe. Keisha Cole's a vibe, yo. I fuck with Keisha Cole.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a good one. Damn, I almost forgot about Keisha Cole.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of people
that's a
forgot
good
about
one.
Keisha Cole.
That's a good one. I can fuck with Keisha Cole. That's a good one. Alright, man. Well, yeah, we're gonna wrap it up. It's been real. That was. Let me think. Is there anybody else I want to ask? Nah, nobody else. That was a good one. That was a good one.
For sure.
You really fuck with Ice Spice.
I told you that.
That's funny, bro. That's so fucking funny.
I be shouting out on some more shit. You know what I'm saying? She really that girl.
Ice Spicy. Okay. Ice Spicy. Big Ice Spicy. If you watching this, get out my man's Jay Clays. You shit me?
Nah, fuck that.
He said you asleep over there taking a little nap. Did you hear Ice? He said Ice Spice over to Taylor.
Yeah, I heard him. I heard everything. I just didn't talk.
It's like unbelievable.
Because I don't have no. Because I'll end up in an argument.
Man, Lola Brooks the baddest.
Lola Brooks the baddest out of all of them. Ice Spice got the cheeks. How old is Ice Spice?
Ice Spice is ugly as shit.
No, Ice Spice ain't ugly.
Ugly.
Yeah.
Ugly.
Like her
I
nose.
hate her Jerry curl.
I hate the nostrils and the pointy nose.
Yeah, she flattened the shit out. She get the little bang going on.
I hate the nose.
She a vibe. She a New York vibe.
Gangster.
I'm damn near starting to think I just like New York bitches.
Right. Because if you like Lola Brooks too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might be it.
And I fuck with Scarlett.
What about Nicki Minaj? Fuck with Nicki?
Listen, nah, I ain't gonna speak on that though. Listen, Nicki was cool and shit.
Well, he just got canceled.
Nicki be doing too much. She be doing too much. Why she be going so hard on Cardi B?
You like Cardi though?
Yeah.
You fuck with Cardi?
I feel like they should all just
nigga
stop tripping.
Asking me Cardi B too. I don't know what the fuck was wrong with the nigga. He was asking us mad questions. He asked us Cardi B or her sister Hennessy. Then he asked us Cardi B or Ruby Rose.
You gotta choose Cardi B every time.
Then he asked us Cardi B or Megan Thee Stallion.
No, Cardi B over Hennessy?
Yeah.
Nah, not my picking Cardi B over her sister. Maybe Ruby Rose.
You ain't got no taste.
Maybe Megan.
Your taste is off.
Her sister though, Hennessy.
I seen her, but Cardi B, like stop playing. Like,
Cardi B is ugly as shit.
She not.
Nah, I don't like her new nose, but
the old nose, the new nose, she's ugly.
Damn. Ugly is crazy. I don't think she's ugly.
Because she's so made up. It's like your mind is only seeing made up. But I'm talking about Cardi B, straight face.
Yeah, straight face in the projects.
Before the teeth, she looked a fucking mess. The nose is horrible.
Okay, we're talking about that Cardi B. Then of course I'm gonna choose Hennessy.
Big any Cardi B.
Nah, not this Cardi B.
My nigga stressing, not this one. Not the surgeon, this one, guys.
I have no words.
Yeah, I'm crying. Nah, I fuck with Cardi. Big party. I fuck with Cardi. Either way. Alright, y'all. We're gonna wrap it up. We're going on like an hour and 15 minutes. It's been real. Thank y'all for bearing with me. Now y'all see why last week I didn't really have an episode. I got this mic situation going on, but hopefully it still sounds pretty good. And I still had a really good time. I'm pretty lit, pretty fucked up. And yeah, man, it's been a vibe. That was episode 19, I believe. We're gonna go with 19, and I'll catch y'all next week. You feel what I'm saying? Thank y'all for tuning in. Have a good one. What you do? You wanna say peace out, bro? You know what I'm saying?
So, man, listen. Y'all add me on Instagram at AJ Clay. That's AYEJCLAY. You can follow all my music at AJ Clay AYEJCLAY. iTunes, Apple Music. It's on everything right now. Also add my clothing business on social media and
Definitely
Instagram
clothing.
at Burnt House Clothing. That's Burnt House Clothing.
All right, man. I'm gonna put all the names on the screen, and again, thank y'all for tuning in. I will catch y'all next week. It's been real.